Samsung officially ended the Galaxy Note series some years ago, and ever since then, we have seen foldables take its place. But the funny thing is, after using the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus for 9 months now as my daily driver, I genuinely think Samsung killed one of its greatest smartphones too soon. Now, don't get me wrong, this phone isn't perfect. The battery isn't as strong as it used to be in the past. No software updates. Mine even has the famous green line issue. But yet, I do enjoy using and making use of this phone every single day. If you're thinking of buying a used Galaxy Note 10 Plus in 2026, or you already own one and you're wondering if it's finally time to upgrade, then this video is for you. I picked this phone about 9 months ago now, and mine is actually the Exynos version with 12 GB RAM and 206 gigabytes of storage. And to be very honest with you guys, the major reason why I did pick this phone up was that I just actually needed a phone with a much bigger storage capacity. I actually was using my XR then, which I use then as I use it basically for almost everything. Yeah, almost everything. And the storage was just 64 because I got the 64 GB version. And it wasn't okay. In this modern day and age, 64 GB, it's actually not something that you can use for a daily routine. And it's really affected me. And hence, when the opportunity came for me to own a second phone, I said, no, I'm going to get an Android phone. And I haven't used a Samsung phone before. And it's okay. Which phone is between my capacity then? That's okay. It's the Note 10 Plus. I had to just go. So it's been fun since then. The first thing that caught my attention was just how this phone feels premium. It looked like a flagship phone. Even in 2026, it doesn't look outdated at all. The glass back, the metal frame, the thin bezels. Everything about it just screams flagship, bro. Like, honestly, I won't lie. If you should hand this phone to someone who wasn't into tech, they would think and believe that this phone is actually a newer device in the market. And it's actually really impressive seeing a phone like this having this premium feeling with it. Then there is the display. And wow, Samsung actually knew what they were doing when they were producing this phone. This 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display still looks incredible. Watching YouTube, Netflix, scrolling to TikTok, reading articles, everything just feels premium. Colors are vibrant without looking fake. The blacks are deep, and even today, I still find myself staring at this display longer than I expected. It's honestly one of the favorite things I love about this phone. And then there is this feature that makes the Galaxy Note series feels unique and special. The S Pen. I honestly didn't think that I would make much use of it. For now, I use it for quick notes, editing photos, signing documents, and even also using to control the movement of apps. And it's been really nice. Once you get used to an S Pen, it's actually surprisingly really hard to go back. The cameras are another pleasant surprises. No, they are not beating the latest S series, but in good lighting, they still produce photos that are detailed, colorful, and very social media ready. Video stabilization is also better than I thought. The ultra wide camera is still fun to use, and the portrait somehow looking surprisingly clean. Sure, low light photography shows the phone's age, but during the day, I honestly has very few complaints. Now, this wouldn't be an honest review if I don't talk about the bad side of the phone. To be very honest with you guys, the battery is actually my major and biggest issue. It doesn't last long. I know it's actually a phone from since I'm talking about 2018, 2019, and it's actually been a while, won't lie, but since I've been using this phone for 9 months now, the battery isn't as strong as before again. I think if you are using it for heavy usage, it will last, I think, from 2.5 hours to 4 hours. It doesn't exceed 4 hours. If you are heavy usage, but if you are just using it on a normal, like if you are just using it for a leak, you're not that an heavy user guy or type of person, then it can last you much longer though. On that issue, which a lot of people face and even affected my phone, is the green line issue. It's really sad. It's really sad and frustrating that it really affected my own phone, because it's something quite common with the series, this Note 10 series. And when I bought this phone, I was actually praying to God that this phone should be among some phones which face this green line issue. But at the end of the day, It didn't even fail. I think I mistakenly slept on it. So I think that was what caused it. And from that day to the game, it's not been easy, I won't lie. So that's actually been the major reason. Another reason also is that there is no updates. There is no software updates again. It has already been exhausted. Like it's finished. Like there's no more software updates for the phone again. Aside that, line and phone. Would I still recommend this Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus phone for someone in 2026? Honestly, yes, but not for everyone. If you are someone who wants an affordable flagship experience or who values productivity or who has an iPhone and is looking for a secondary device that is sharp, clean, and good, I still think the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus series is actually a good device that you can use. Samsung didn't just make another phone, they made the phone so special that even after about 7 years, the phone still feels like a gem. And this is what actually makes the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus feel so special. If you were watching, if you watched to this end, guys, I just want you to tell me about what you think about the review. And if you are using this phone in 2026, do well to comment in the comment section, like I or Elu, tell me you're watching from, and also tell me which phone would you like me to review next. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. See you on the next one.